Well, hey, happy Friday, people. It's Friday afternoon, and I'm back out here getting at it. Last couple of days were pretty painful. I got out after work on Wednesday and didn't see a thing. And I spent all day yesterday, Veterans Day, in the stand, 2 different locations. And I sat the morning on one of my favorite spots and didn't see anything. And then I checked a spot out that I've hunted before, just not this year, and where I'd seen a big buck at night crossing the road. So I thought I'd try that out and see if maybe I'd see that guy. He was pretty big. Wish I could have got a picture of him. But yeah, nothing. And then today, it was raining all night and all morning, so I took the morning. I had to work anyways, so I was getting some work done and then getting some stuff done at the house. I was working from home today, so fortunately the boss said, don't bother coming in today because, a Friday and the rest of the Marine Corps is off today except for us folks up here at the Pentagon. But so the boss said work from home today, and so I took the morning to do some work on the house and get some work done for work and, checking emails and all that stuff. But rain let up around lunchtime, well, late in the morning, so I grabbed some lunch and nothing going on for work, so taking off the rest of the afternoon and head in here, and I'm gonna go to a spot that I hunted last year and I saw some deer and some good sign, but I haven't been in there this year, and I'm going to take a path that I haven't taken before. So tomorrow is the opener of the gun season here in Virginia, so I'm kind of using this afternoon as a kind of like a little bit of a scouting trip, and then once I get down in here I'll set up and maybe I'll catch something in here at last light. But yeah, I'm kind of chalking today up as let's do a little bit of searching and looking and scouting and seeing what we can see. And I've already found a scrape, and then this is a nice big open spot back in here. You can kind of see here, it's pretty nice. So but I'm not far from the road here. I want to get back in here to where this area that I've hunted before. It's a pretty nice little spot. Comes off a couple fingers off this ridge line, and these fingers that come off of it and then drops down this bottom. That's where I saw that 5-point last year. So we will see what happens, but stick around. Let's have some fun. Chris is out today with that guy he hunted with before. That they took out for his first Southern California hunt. And I know that they saw a doe early this morning, but I don't know. I haven't heard from him, so I don't know what's going on with him. And then and a good friend of ours finally punched a tag in Georgia. He got to Georgia I guess it's been 2 years he's been there, so this is his second season hunting there, and he didn't have any luck last year, but he got a real nice buck today, so congratulations to him. So, at any rate, when I get to walking, well, I'm back in here a little ways. Haven't seen a whole lot. Found an old scrape back after the last time I talked to you. I found a pretty fresh scrape right there towards closer to the truck. I found one older scrape, but it was pretty windy yesterday, and then we had the rain last night and this morning, and the leaves are coming down pretty good. So, anything that's not fresh is probably going to be full of leaves. But I found some older scrapes. They're probably a couple weeks, older rubs. They're probably like a week or 2 old. They're not really fresh. There's some trails though, and there's a lot of acorns down. I've been walking through oak flats, and there's tons of acorns down. So I'm about up to the top of this ridge line here, and then I'm gonna dump on the other side here, down to where there's like a little opening that comes off of it's like a little funnel that comes down off of this ridge line, and then it dumps down into this creek bottom that opens up into this big meadow that you guys have seen me hunt before. I've seen plenty of deer down in there. So jump on up here on the other side of this ridge and see what we see. Then I'll drop down into that little opening and see if maybe there's any sign down there and maybe set up. We'll see. Well, I made it down here. I found some scrapes and that look pretty fresh coming down off this little hill down in here, and there's a couple scrapes right on the edge of this little opening here. So I got a really good wind. I wasn't sure if the wind would be right, but once I got down here, because in the direction that the wind's, when you check the weather and you look at the prevailing wind, once you get down these bombs, that could always change a little bit, and it did. So I've got the wind right in my face, which is perfect. So I've seen a deer come out of over this way here, and I'm down off this, on the side of this hill over here behind me, or to my left. And right over here is where I saw that buck last year that I should have shot, but screwed it up. I heard some turkeys behind me too while I was setting up. That'd be kind of cool. Had some turkeys come in. So I don't even know what time it is, but a couple hours until sunset, I guess. About a mile back in here. Pretty good little distance. So we'll see what happens. Well, folks, that's a wrap for my Friday evening. Nothing. Well, jumped 2 or 3 deer on my way out, probably 100 yards from where I had my stand set up. Of course, down in the low bottom there, probably were working their way towards the general area where I was sitting. But yeah, they were just about, I don't know, if they had been about an hour earlier, I probably would have come in to at least where I could have seen them. But yeah, that's how it works. It's just been frustrating. It's just been real frustrating. I don't know. I'm seeing some deer, just not having shot opportunities on them. And jumping deer in the morning and in the evenings. So there's deer around. I'm in the right areas for the most part. There's been a couple bust areas that I've been into, but I'm just not able to seal a deal. A little bit frustrating, but sometimes it's how it goes, and I'm just going to keep grinding it out. Tomorrow is the opener of the gun season, so which is good. I mean, get out and with the where the area I hunt, I have to use a shotgun, so I can't use a rifle. But I have a rifled slug barrel, so that always works out pretty good. And anytime I've used it, so I've shot a few deer with it. But the only problem is that in Virginia they only have a couple doe days, 3 doe days, I believe. So during the gun season, it's bucks only, and then there's like 3 days, I believe, in December that you can shoot does. So, oh well. I mean, now this where I'm hunting, they do have areas that you can archery hunt. They're archery hunt only areas, and they have DMAP tags. So those are the Deer Management Assistance Program tags, and you can shoot does in there. So if I so desire, I can always jump into those archery areas and shoot a buck or a doe. So, road's busy right here. At any rate, tomorrow get out and spend some time out here with the old slug gun and go from there. But yeah, it's just getting a little frustrating. So, but we appreciate you guys sticking around, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. We'll see you guys on the next one.